sit and wonder about the times that it made sense, but nowadays I don't worry about what's past tense. My younger days I used to hang around with mad friends. If we just fell out, I don't really know what happened. A lot of people come around to keep you stagnant, distraction. So yeah, don't show them no compassion. We was really out here grinding, really rapping, stacking them Franklins, them Grants, and them Jacksons. Imagine if we would've never chased our passion, we probably would've never knew what happened. They was all just talk, we showed action. Once they leave, don't you let them back in. Just pack up all they stuff and send them packing. I'm blacking on anybody thinking they could act up with me. This vibe ain't for free, cause where I'm at in life, I'm only focused on me. Note the self, know yourself, focus on your health. They don't wanna help them, do it by yourself. Don't give them no excuse to put you on the shelf. If it's me,
I recognize you, I see your humanity, I love you. I have a deep appreciation for you and your presence. You are significant, you are valuable, your life has meaning, and you have purpose. So now that that's out the way, let me also say this. I think people oftentimes misunderstand or misinterpret exactly what I do as a life coach or a transformational speaker, a transformational coach, a transformational leader. You see, the things that I say are not meant to be hurtful or callous, demeaning, condescending. The things that I say are a call to action, a challenge. Yes, everybody in this world has trials and tribulations, struggles, pain, grief, sorrow, heartbreak, anxiety, some form or level of depression. And here's the important key that I want you all to recognize. I do not talk about anything that I have not experienced myself. It was this leadership philosophy that I developed when I was in the military, that I, as a non-commissioned officer, as a sergeant, would not ask or require anything of my soldiers that I did not require of myself or have not done myself or experienced myself. Because like my grandmother used to say, that life is oftentimes the best teacher. I can show you better than I can tell you. So with that said, understand this. My job for you, why I'm on this platform, is to help people get beyond where they currently are. Let's skip all the good feelings and the motivational willpower, the hoorays. Yes, I'm here for that. But I'm trying to go deeper than that, because I want to get people over the hump. I want to get people over the obstacle, and I want to get people beyond themselves. So if what I say offends you or makes you angry, good, because oftentimes uncomfortability goes right along with change. And that's what I want for you. I want you to go from where you are now to where you want to be. And in order to get there, you have to change in some way, shape, or form. Be it your thinking, be it your emotional well-being, your mental well-being, your physical well-being. You cannot do it without change. Metamorphosis requires that the caterpillar goes from crawling along the ground to being in the cocoon to eventually flying one day, to eventually becoming a creature of beauty, of majesty, of grace. That's my job for you. So if the things I say confront you and convict you, good. Because we cannot grow. I do not say the things I say because I just want to be blunt. I just want to be, viral. No, I say the things that I say because I want to confront you with you. Because for me to change, for me to get to where I am, guess what? People confronted me with me. I had to go to that man in the mirror and say, you know what? That person is right. I don't care how much it hurts. I still got to deal. I talk about divorce because I've been there. I talk about self-harming ideations because I've been there. I talk about creating a plan to unalive myself because I've been there. Talk about heartbreak because I've been there. Talk about depression because I've been there. I talk about failure because I've been there. I talk about not living up to my standards, my expectations, my purpose, my meaning, God's plan for my life. Why? Because I've been there. So I get on this platform each and every single day because I want the best for you. And my job is not to tell you what makes you feel good for now. My job is meant for you to hear what you need to hear, no matter if it makes you feel good, no matter if it makes you feel uncomfortable, but ultimately to get you to where you want to be. Because I believe that God has a plan for your life, and it does not, mean that you will somehow just get there by resting in your comfortability. You don't go on dates by sitting at home. You don't get in shape by sitting on the sofa. You're required to go out and meet new people, network, experience life. You want to get in shape, guess what you got to do? You got to put in the work. You got to exercise. You got to diet. You got to go to the gym. You got to practice discipline. You got to experience pain. Sometimes you got to experience defeat. So I get it. Yes, self-pity. I get it. Oh, it hurt too bad. I get it. You don't know what I've been through. I get it. That doesn't mean I'm required to show sympathy. I show empathy, yes. I understand your pain, yes. I show compassion, absolutely. But I still don't allow any of us to use that as an excuse or a crutch to say that we are where we are and we can't get beyond because of this. Let me tell you something the world won't tell you and your family members not going to tell you. Guess what? Nobody cares. That job at work, that boss at work don't care what you've been through. Yes, I'm going to give you a time off to deal with your situation, but you need to be back at work. And if you're not back at work in a certain amount of time, I'm going to put you on FMLA. And if you overextend that, guess what? Deuces, we got to let you go. You're not profitable. Because you are now a liability. You are costing the company money. I need you to be an asset. I need you to be bringing in something. I need you to be profitable. Right now, you are a sunken cost. Right now, you are a debt. I can no longer afford to have you on my accounts payable. I need you to start generating accounts receivable. That's my job. So if there's any confusion out there about what Charles Edward Johnson does, I love each and every single one of you. And that does not mean that I have to, be gentle with you all the time. Because I'm going to tell you something. When people were gentle with me throughout my life, it felt good at the moment. It felt good temporarily. It's like when you got your spouse or that significant other and you cuddle with them, and it's just that feeling like, yes, this is the best place to be. I love being here. There's that warmth and that softness, that rise and fall of the chest, that heartbeat that you feel. You can feel that moment when their muscles contract and they y'all sink into one another. Yes, that feels awesome. But guess what? You can't be there forever. You got to get up. You got to go to work. You got to take care of the kids. You got to get your schoolwork done because life goes on. There's a time and season for everything. There's a time for prosperity. There's a time for grief. There's a time for healing. There's a time for failure. And guess what? The cycle goes on and on and on. And nobody has gotten to where they want to be and gotten to be a better person than they were the day before by just sitting where they currently are and just sitting there and saying, you know what? I am better now. So let me sit here because right here is comfortable. Right here is familiar. Right here feels normal, but it is not, because life goes through cycles. If you look at nature, guess what? You go through summer, spring, fall, and winter. Guess what? There's a time for growth. There's a time for hibernation, and there's a time to spring forward and show the world what you've been doing in silence this whole time. So if there's any confusion, I want the best for you at all times. I love each and every single one of you genuinely. Genuinely, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. And if I got to show you tough love, so be it. And if you want to unfollow me, so be it. But I encourage you, Take it for what it is. It's not meant to harm you or hurt you. It's not meant for us to have a back and forth about, the ups and downs of your life. I get it. I'm a human as well. This is a human experience. I understand it 1000%. But I love you enough to tell you the good, and I love you enough to tell you the bad. And the thing is that we oftentimes, because we are human beings and we are selfish, we want to focus on the now and what the pain is right now. But guess what? There's going to be pain in the future, and I need to get you to a place where you can get beyond that again and again and again. I love you. Have a good one.
Who knew I would make it this far? They hated, they never believed me. Yeah, I would never drop the ball. I know I make it look easy. Yeah, Mayweather with the defense. I don't care what a critic gotta say. I got them picking up the pieces. That to me, you really playing with your life. I'm about to come and run it all back. I'm the new era, about to snap back. You ain't fitting for it, cause you all cap like. Hold up, I shoot my shot, wait, hold up. I'm really about to run this go up. You know it's all net when it go up. Ain't got no other plans, you don't need to understand, ayy. We on overtime, you don't need to understand, ayy. You just show them how to do it when you don't know what to say. Tell me how you plan to win if you plan to play the same. Moving fast, already gone, yeah, but you bringing me back. Try to double cross me, dog, just let me relax. Stop assuming what we doing.